Oh, sweetie, I got you some tea. Here's some warm tea for you. Oh, it's chilly down here, isn't it, huh? It's pretty cold. I gotta get you like a heater or something. You might freeze to death. Here, drink up. This will keep you warm. No. You got that look in your eyes. You got that look in your eyes that you hate me. No, sweetie, don't hate me. Come on. Don't hate me, come on. Yeah, sure, baby, you can ask me any question. You wanna leave? No, sweetie, you can't. You can't leave, okay? I built this cage for you. You're never gonna leave, okay? So don't worry. No, sweetie, you know I love you. I love you so much, I really do. I mean, you're my everything. Oh, you'll learn to love me, you will. You just gotta stay here for a little bit longer. And once you stay here for a little bit longer, you'll understand how much you love me. I mean, you weren't here for that long. It's only been 10 years. No, don't worry, sweetheart. Let's give it 10 more years. I think if we give it 10 more years, you'll understand how much you love me. Trust me. You're my everything. And I love you so much. Did you just call me crazy? I'm not crazy. I'm crazy in love with you. You know that. I love everything about you. But no, I'm not crazy. Would a crazy person keep you down this long in this basement, building this beautiful cage for you to be in? I don't think so, sweetie. So I'm not crazy. I'm perfectly fine. I'm normal. But I love you so much. But you should be crazy. You should be crazy in love with me. It would just be so fun, me and you, wouldn't it? I know deep inside you're crazy for me. You just don't know it, sweetheart. Yeah, you just don't know it, my princess. I want you to understand something. You're never gonna leave. You're gonna be mine forever. Do you understand? Oh, don't be scared. I love you so much. And don't worry. You love me too, you just don't know it yet. No, I'll never hurt you, princess. Oh, don't be sad. Everything's gonna be okay. Don't cry. Don't cry, sweetie. You're never gonna leave here. There's so many things that we can do here in this basement or in your cage. I'm serious, we're gonna have a fun time, just me and you. We're gonna have a really, really fun time. We can play board games, watch movies, cuddle. Anything you want, sweetie. Just anything. Anything you need, I can go out and buy it for you. We're gonna have so much fun. So much fun. Just me and you. Me and you right here. gonna do everything that you can think of. You'll love it here. And I'm doing this because I love you so much. And I want to give you the world. I want to give you everything. You will never ever leave. You're never gonna leave me. You're never gonna see your family again. Or your friends. Because it's just gonna be me and you. Me and you, sweetheart. Oh, don't cry. You'll be so happy with me. I can't let you go. I can't ever lose you. I can't lose my baby. And that's why you can't leave. Because you're gonna be mine forever. And I hope you understand that. You wanna leave the cage? Oh, sweetie, you can't leave the cage. I gotta trust you first. Okay? Do you understand? I gotta trust you. I just need you to love me as much as I love you, okay? And I know you can get there. Once you love me like how much I love you, then I can let you out of the cage, okay? I love you so much. You're my everything, okay? Everything's gonna be okay, baby, I promise, okay? Everything will be okay. It'll be okay, princess, don't worry. Don't worry, don't be sad. Just don't worry. Sweetie, don't be sad. Come. Come cuddle with me, it's okay. It's okay, my little Pookie, come on. Come cuddle with me right now. Good. Hey, sweetie. Do you remember our first date? I mean, I think about it all the time. And I really do remember it like it was yesterday. I remember that day. I was so nervous. I was scared. But you probably couldn't tell because I was acting all cool and stuff. But deep inside, I was freaking out. I was terrified. I mean, I still remember that restaurant. That cute little restaurant. Do you still remember that restaurant? The one that we met at on our first date? Yeah, it's the one with the dim lights and the soft music playing in the background. I remember I showed up early. Because I didn't want to make you wait, silly. But honestly, I think I was just really excited to see you. And when you walked into the restaurant, I was like, wow. My heart honestly almost stopped. You look so beautiful. You really did. And I tried not to stare. But I think I failed. I think you caught me checking you out. And then, when we sat down on our table, at first we talked about the normal stuff. Work, school, family. But then, as the night went on, something changed. And it felt like the world around us just disappeared, and that it was just only me and you. And every time you laughed, it made me want to know you even more. I mean, I can listen to you talk forever. I really can. I know this might sound corny, but there was one moment that I remember that you tried to reach across the table and our fingers brush. Your fingers brushed against mine. And that's when I knew. I knew that this was just not another date. I felt like this was something more. I felt like this was something real. And that night, when I walked you home, I really, really didn't want it to end. I was like trying to keep ways to keep the conversation going. I just wanted to spend a few more minutes with you. But then, when we got to your door, and you smiled at me, and you said goodnight, I felt like the luckiest person in the world. And out of nowhere, you kissed me. You kissed me on my cheek. And I swear I was smiling. I was smiling so much. All the way home, I was smiling ear to ear. And I knew that. And I knew from that moment, that I had to see you again. And that night, I knew that I couldn't just have one date with you. I wanted to be with you every single day. Every single day. And I'll never forget that night. For me, that night was everything. It was the start of our journey. And I'm glad that we got to share that night together. That moment. You know, you got the most beautiful eyes I have ever seen in my life. I'm serious. Your eyes are really something special. And I'm not just telling you this to impress you or anything. I'm not. I mean, your eyes, they sparkle. Especially when you talk about something you love. They really do sparkle. I mean, it can be kind of distracting sometimes, but I don't mind it. I mean, who wouldn't get lost in those beautiful eyes? I mean, I get lost in them all the time, I do. Especially when the light hits your eyes just right. It makes your eyes glow. Gives it this unique beauty.